All right, so today we're diving into a really fundamental shift in how we interact with information. We're talking about moving beyond just passively consuming it to actively creating with it. And it's all thanks to some pretty incredible new AI tools. So let's jump right in.
You know that feeling, right? Staring at a super dense page in a textbook, trying to memorize facts just for a test. It feels so static, kind of disconnected from the real, dynamic world of science. But what if there was a better way?
So this slide just nails the shift we're talking about. We're leaving behind that left column, the passive stuff, like reading, memorizing, and then probably forgetting. And we're moving over to the right column, which is an exciting, active playground for your brain, where you can research just by chatting, simulate ideas, and always be asking, what if?
So our journey starts right here. This is part 1. We're going to break free from the old limits of learning and see how AI can help us take apart and truly understand the world around us.
Welcome to your own personal AI science lab. Seriously, this is a place where you don't just learn about stuff, you get to actually interact with it, poke it, and see what makes it tick from the inside out.
And the whole process really breaks down into 2 simple steps. First, you've got the AI researcher. That's what helps you find and understand the facts. Then there's the AI lab builder, which helps you turn those facts into an interactive model you can actually play around with.
Now, the AI researcher isn't just another search engine. It's more like a super smart, AI-powered Swiss Army knife. It's this conversational tool that doesn't just give you answers. It shows you where it got them from so you can trust it. And here's the best part. It's real superpower. It asks you follow-up questions to help you dig deeper and guide your own curiosity.
So for instance, you could ask it about photosynthesis. And instead of some dry, boring definition, the AI researcher will guide you to discover that chloroplasts are like these little factories inside plant cells where all the magic happens. It really turns learning into a kind of guided discovery.
Okay, so once you've got the facts, you move over to the AI lab builder. This is where you turn what you know into a model. And a simulation? Well, that's just what happens when you press play on that model. It becomes your own interactive experiment, built from your research.
And this is so cool because simulations unlock the single most important question in all of science. What if? This is that exact moment when you stop just memorizing and you start actually experimenting.
So back to our photosynthesis example, you could ask your simulation, okay, what if I reduce the sunlight? And boom, you'd instantly see the whole process slow down, producing less energy. You're not just told this happens, you see it happen because you made it happen.
Or you could ask, what if I take away all the CO2? The simulation would just grind to a halt, right? Because the little factories have run out of raw materials. That direct interaction gives you such a deeper, more intuitive understanding than any textbook ever could. It's just on another level. And now for part 2. We've used AI to understand the world. Now let's use it to actually build something new in it. So, welcome to your AI App Studio.
Now in this studio, you're not a coder. You're an app architect. You get to design the app's whole purpose, its flow, its intelligence, all before a single line of code gets written. And believe me, this planning stage is absolutely the most critical part.
And why is it so critical? Get this, a staggering 70% of app projects fail, not because of bad code, but because of bad planning. So your role as the architect, the person creating that clear blueprint, that is the single biggest key to success.
So the tool that makes this all possible is a text-to-app service like Lovable AI. The idea is so simple but so powerful. You don't write code. You just describe what you want your app to do, screen by screen, literally by chatting with an AI. And it all begins right here, with a simple prompt in plain English. Something like, create a welcome screen for my Eco-Warrior app, with a green theme, a logo, and a button that says Scan Waste. That's it. That's the seed for your whole creation.
And then, literally seconds later, the AI assistant generates this. A beautiful, clean, fully realized welcome screen that perfectly matches what you just described. This is the incredible speed at which ideas can become visual realities now.
From there, you just keep the conversation going. You describe what happens when the user taps that Scan Waste button, and the AI builds the next logical screen. In this case, a camera interface. You're literally building out the app's flow, one chat message at a time.
So after you've designed your main screens and functions, you just hit publish. And just like that, your idea, which started as a single sentence, is now a live, shareable web app. The journey from a concept to a creation has never, ever been shorter.
Okay, so let's tie all of this together. We've seen how AI can be a science lab for understanding things, and an app studio for building things. This is all about the transformation from being a passive learner to an active creator.
And you know, these two ideas are so deeply connected. That curiosity that makes you ask, what if, in your science lab, that's the exact same creative spark that drives you to build a new solution in the App Studio. It's all about this active, curious engagement with the world.
This new toolkit, it really gives you a set of genuine superpowers. It lets you chase your curiosity, get a deep visual understanding of really complex topics, learn how to think experimentally, and achieve a much deeper kind of learning that actually sticks with you. So when you boil it all down, what we've really explored today is this monumental shift from being a passive consumer of information to being an active creator who understands, experiments with, and builds something totally new.
So we'll just leave you with this question. With all these tools right at your fingertips, what complex idea are you finally going to understand by simulating it? And once you have that new understanding, what will you be inspired to build?